Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2023 LCHL COVID Cup Finals. We've got a long way to get here. We have the Los Angeles Twisted Wristers, who finished 6th overall in the regular LCHL fantasy season, barely hold on. Let me pull a stat real quick before we get started. I believe. Hold on. Sorry, this is very unprofessional. I should have came with my stats before. With a record of 5 wins and 18 losses, this team managed to barely qualify for the COVID Cup play-in tournament at the 6th seed, where he defeated former 3-time Marcy Cup and former COVID Cup champions, the Anaheim Twisted Wristers, en route to defeating the LC Cup champion B Ward Biffs. And on the other end, you have the defending COVID Cup champions, the San Pedro Squirrels, the scrappy Squirrels who make it to the finals almost every year, every other year, and lose in the finals. They won their first championship in the 2022 COVID Cup playoffs, and they're looking to defend their title. Let's get down to the ice here for Game 1, COVID Cup Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Squirrel Shack here in sunny San Pedro, California, off Gaffney Street, where the ghetto meets the sea. It is time for Game 1, COVID Cup Finals. Nathan McKinnon, Connor McDavid taking the face-off at center ice. Let's get this Game 1 underway. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Turned over, though, taken by Ekblad. Comes out for Hughes, though. Hughes up for Panarin. Panarin will gain the line, but he's fought off, taken by Hedman. Hedman up for McDavid, for Connor. This LA Twisted Wristers team has been probably one of the most sound teams in this whole simulation tournament. Their team, while they didn't get a lot of points in the fantasy season, obviously based off the 5-18 record, but they play just amazing together. You got Victor Hedman on the back end. You got Connor McDavid out of this front, up the center. You got the speed, you got the power, and you got the great goaltender in Frederick Anderson. They're hitting all points. Squirrels gain the zone. They're in. Centering pass is taken by Ekblad. Anderson's going to hold on. 16:44. But that's the best part of the COVID Cup is, yeah, your team might not have been very successful, but if you have a good team, they can still come in and compete as long as they play well together. Some teams have a lot of superstars that just don't play well together. The teams aren't balanced. You'll have just a lot of fast playmakers or a lot of snipers. Ovechkin up front, shot, save, rebound, they score! Tage Thompson off the rebound from Ovechkin. And as I was saying, you'll have a lot of teams who have a lot of big superstars, a lot of point getters, but they just don't play together. They don't have the whole package. This is where we get to see which teams are the most balanced and are the most sound. San Pedro Squirrels take a quick 1-goal lead here in this game one. It's going to be Malkin and Jack Hughes. The Hughes brothers facing off in this match. You got Quinn Hughes and Jack Hughes. Ovechkin picks up the rebound, sends it up for Malkin. Second line's out for both teams. Up for Miller, up for Thompson. Thompson, he's hit off, though. It's taken back by Ovechkin. Ovechkin with his first assist of this series. Oh, Dahlin hit up front. Sent up for Kopitar. Kopitar has been absolutely amazing in the play-in tournament and the semifinals. Former Selke Award winner. Very defensive centerman, but he also scores goals. He had the big overtime goal to send them here. Up for Palat for Hughes. Hughes, though, it's turned over, taken by Tuck. Tuck had the big double overtime winner in the semifinals. Rebound picked up by Dahlin. So you can take your pick on who's going to be the hero in this series. Based off the talent we have on the ice, I don't see this going any less than 6 games. Taken by the Squirrels. McNabb up for Marchessault. Marchessault neutral zone. He'll gain the line with Aho, but he's hit by 4 LA players. Doughty's able to keep it in, though, for Aho. Back for Tuck. Back for Aho. Aho for Doughty. Doughty mishandles. That's taken by Rust. Rust neutral zone. He's back checked. He'll go ahead and dump it in. Picked up by McNabb. Sends it up for Aho. Aho has gotten some pretty big game-winning assists in this tournament, as well he did last year. He was, got the assist for the game-winning goal that got them the COVID Cup. Up for Rust. Rust in the zone, looking for a pass. Gets it off for Bouchard. Bouchard unable to get the shot. It's taken by Ben. Battling forward is Kuznetsov. He gets it to Rust. Rust up front. Shot. They score. Palat. He ties this game back up at 1. Rust climbing the leaderboard. 4th overall in points. 4th line's out for both teams. Hayes and Domi. Game is tied at 1. Bunting. Let's settle down the San Pedro crowd. Shot doesn't get through. It's taken by Shen. Shen neutral zone. He will dump it in. Chasing is Ekblad. Ekblad pinched in the boards. It's kicked out. Picked up by Hedman. Victor Hedman up for Bunting for Hayes. Hayes will gain the zone. Looking for a pass. He's not going to get it. It's taken by McNabb for Tavares. Turned over, though. Taken by Farabee. Back for Hedman. Hedman for Farabee. Farabee shot. Save. Rebound. They score. Michael Bunting off the rebound. And just like that, the Twisted Wristers are up by 1. A lot of great rebound goals here so far in this first period. Face off back in the neutral zone. Top line's out, McDavid and McKinnon. Battle of the Max. Won by the Squirrels for Panarin, up for McKinnon. McKinnon in the zone. Gets it for Svechnikov. Shot goes wide. Rebound picked up by Svechnikov. He's pinched in the boards. Kicks it out for Panarin. Panarin not able to do anything with it. It's taken by the Wristers. Connor. Connor's hit off, taken by McDavid. McDavid tried to shrug it off, but it's up for McKinnon. McKinnon in with Svechnikov. Svechnikov shot. It goes wide. After he was checked, Panarin back for McKinnon. McKinnon to the point for Hamilton. Hamilton for Panarin. Back to the point for Hughes. Hughes for Panarin. One thing the Squirrels... and redirect goes wide. One thing the Squirrels have done well is they are able to move the puck. And it looks like we have a penalty on the wristers, and they're going to go ahead and touch up. Slashing is going to be the call on Huberdeau. Send the Squirrels to the first power play of this series. Huberdeau with 3:22 left. Just slashes Panarin. Face-off back in the wrister zone is going to be McKinnon and Hayes. Top power play out for the Squirrels. Face-off is won by the wristers. Bouchard, he'll go ahead and clear it out. 1:45 left in the power play. Picked up by Hamilton for Panarin. Up for Ovechkin. Ovechkin will gain the zone. Looking for help. One-time shot. Save. Rebounds. Picked up by Bouchard. He's going to send it out length of the ice. Good look there by the Squirrels. Chasing is Kopitar, and Kopitar will get possession. He's in shorthanded, though. Pass taken by Panarin. Panarin in 1-on-2. Taken by Ovechkin. Ovechkin's shot doesn't get through. It's blocked, but Anderson's going to go ahead and cover it up. 1:47 left in the first period. Squirrels still in the power play. Face off back in the wrister zone. McKinnon and Kuznetsov. 36 left on the power play. Face off won by the wrister. Spurgeon for Dahlin. And he's going to go ahead and clear it out. And that should just about do it for this power play. Squirrels, well, not 0 for 1 yet. Still 15 seconds. Up for Doughty. Doughty up for Svechnikov. That's going to do it back to even strength. Squirrels 0 for 1. Down for Svechnikov. Back to the point for Aho for Malkin. Back for Ovechkin. Back to the point for Aho. Aho's pass taken by Farabee. Sends it up for Dahlin. Dahlin will retreat. 10 seconds left. Hughes with one more rush. He's poked off, though. Goes in the corner. Gets it for Huberdeau. Huberdeau's shot is blocked, and that's going to do it for this first period. Had a couple of goals, a couple of good looks. As we stand right now, the Twisted Wristers lead by 1. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the LCHL COVID Cup Finals, Game 1 on youtube.com/@DimeSackUVU, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Rehab for quitters, ballin', ain't no stopping this sport. Rock the advance. I Cop the whorehouse in a loose Figaro. With narcolepsy, to red bitches like Zeus Bigelow. All flavor contortion, daughters of mothers orphan. From here to Portland, morphine shots to teen abortions. Cause law, get checked in the sonogram. Certified, specialized in the births and mammograms. Run up in your mansion, organized like we the Mansons. My life's a snuffling, cutting with Doug and drug addicts. Get your wig pushed back, hair plugs like Ted dances. Some uptown runs for dust blunts, some fresh Branson. Blow off your shit, holding your clit. Panties pits, confused cats, tuck it under, eager to switch.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats of the first period. Shots and hits going to the Squirrels, but Risters have two. More physical play over on the Squirrels' end. Face-offs, though, going to the Risters, and the Squirrels 0 for 1 on the power play. Let's get back down to the ice to start the second period. COVID Cup Finals, Game 1. We are back at the Squirrel Shack here in San Pedro, California. Top lines out. Let's get the second period underway. Face-off won by the Risters. Hedman up for Connor, up for Huberdeau. Huberdeau gets it to McDavid. McDavid turned over, though, taken by Quinn Hughes. Up for Panarin. Panarin's harassed. Puck comes out, and they'll go offsides. 19-10 left here in the second period. Risters up by 1. Face-off in the neutral zone. Top line still out. McDavid and McKinnon. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Panarin. Panarin centering pass is poked off, but they able to hold on. Hughes for Hamilton. Pass taken, but corralled back by the Squirrels. Hamilton shot through traffic. Rebounds picked up by McDavid. And the Risters will take control. But turned over, though. Sent out for Svechnikov. Up for McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon in with Svechnikov, but he's hit. Sent up for Kyle Connor. Connor turns it over. It's taken by Svechnikov. Back for Hughes. No look pass is taken by Huberdeau. Squirrels trying to change up. Up for Connor McDavid. McDavid will gain the zone. He's hit off, though, goes to the corner. Battling for it. Sent up for Hamilton. Hamilton, he's hit off, taken by Hedman. Up for Jack Hughes. Hughes in the zone. He's hit. All the way around, picked up by Doughty. Doughty up for Ovechkin. Alexander Ovechkin, he's able to get in. Has no help, though. Waiting for some reinforcements. Shot is blocked and taken by Kopitar. Kopitar gains the zone. He gets through, but comes back into the boards. He's pinched off by Miller. Keandre Miller up for Doughty. Doughty sends it for Ovechkin. Up for Tage Thompson. Up for Malkin. Looking to enter the zone. It's Ovechkin. Up for Malkin. Shot is saved by Anderson. He's going to hold on. 12:59 left here in the second period. Risters still up by 1. To be Aho and Kuznetsov back of the LA zone. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Doughty. Turned over, taken by Russ. Rust is hit hard into the boards, taken by Tuck. Excuse me. Tuck's harassed, unable to get the pass. He gets it up, though. Up for Marchessault. Marchessault in the zone, but he's poked off, taken by Rust. Up for Dahlin. Dahlin sends it up for Rust. Rust for Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov, he's gets a backhand, but not much on it, and Hellebuyck's going to hold on. 10:42 left here in the second period. Face-off back in the Squirrel zone is going to be Aho and Hayes. Fourth line's already got a goal for the Risters. Farabee for Bunting. Bunting, he's hit, though. It's taken by Tuck. Tuck neutral zone, able to get to Marchessault. He'll gain the zone, but he's back-checked. Battling for it's won by Dahlin. Dahlin's going to go ahead and dump it in. They'll chase. But picked up by Shen. Pass for Farabee. He gets hit, though, but recovered by Bunting. Back to the point for D'Angelo. D'Angelo in the zone. Shot is saved by Hellebuyck. Puck comes out. It's taken by Aho. Aho's going to go ahead and dump it in. Chasing are the Squirrels. Thompson. Or Tavares, excuse me. For Marshall. Marshall shot is saved by Anderson. Anderson sends it out, though, for D'Angelo. No whistle. Wants to keep the tired third line out there for the Squirrels. Squirrels get a change, though. Up for Domi. Max Domi. Turns it over. Taken by Bouchard. Bouchard, he's hit. Comes all the way in the Squirrel zone. Hamilton for Quinn Hughes. Ben for Hughes. Up for Domi. Domi will gain the zone, but he's hit. Goes into the corner. Bouchard kicking out for Connor, though. Turned over, taken by Tavares. Tavares trying to sneak it in. Banging it in on the post there. It goes nowhere. And Anderson's going to hold on. No goals yet here in the second. Still 2-1. 5:11 left in the second period. Face off won by the Squirrels. Hamilton. Hamilton, he's hit, gets his Svechnikov. But turned over, taken by Kopitar. Up for Victor Hedman, he's poked. Down for his Panarin, but Hedman will easily win that. Sends it up for Kopitar. Kopitar in the zone for Hughes. Hughes shot, save, rebound. Hellebuck's going to hold on to it. Good look there for Jack Hughes. 3:45 left here in the second period. Risters up by 1. Crazy how Alexander Ovechkin is the leader for hits here in these playoffs. Toffoli. Toffoli's turned over, taken by Doughty. Former teammate of his from the Kings. Up for Svechnikov, he's hit off those, taken by McKinnon. McKinnon in all alone, he's easily hit by Hedman. Back for Ekblad. Ekblad's protecting, he gets it for Hedman. Hedman's pinching to the boards, kicks it out for Kopitar. Able to recover. Hedman up for Ekblad. Up for Toffoli. Toffoli's hit and is taken by the Squirrels. Panarin. Panarin unable to get the shot. It's taken by Kopitar. 1 minute left here in the second period. And we're going to have a tripping call on Tage Thompson. Risters are going to go on their first power play of this game. Tage Thompson at 18:58. The Risters are unable to score here. About a minute of power play time will carry over to the third. Risters up by 1. Kuznetsov and Tavares will take the face-off. Face-off won by the Risters. Hedman, big slap shot is blocked by his own player. That's got to hurt. And Tavares is going to go ahead and dump it out. 40 seconds left here in the second. D'Angelo sends it up for Kuznetsov. He's hit. Taken by McNabb. McNabb unable to clear. Now he's able to clear. 15 seconds left in the second. Risters still on the power play. Power play will carry over with fresh legs. Kopitar, he'll gain the zone with 3 seconds left. Looking for a shot, but he's poked. Taken by Tavares. He's going to go ahead and dump it out for the length of the ice for the remainder of the period. Ladies and gentlemen, no goals there in the second, but the Risters have a great opportunity to start in the third. But ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup Finals here on youtube.com/@DimesacUVU, and we'll be right back with the start of the third period.
Sprockets and cogs. How much to rent that for a week? Process. The media had me believe that by the age of 23, I'd be on Mars or living in a submarine. I was born since I was born, and the future would be born by that half a flying car to help me weather the storm. I don't got none of that. No teleporter to get me from here to the border and the time it takes no order. Where's all the cryogenics at? I put my body in the freezer and the cure for cancer gets released. Marvin the Martian must have had it twisted. I don't think a disintegration ray ever existed. Either do small pills that turn into whole meals at the push of a button without breaking the score seal. I'm still waiting for a jetpack that wouldn't burn my ass when I put the throttle to max. I travel laps around the planet till the fusion's how I planned it. Auto tune enough to make me skip this generation. The future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. I said the future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. I said the future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. The future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. Down here, they're coming to an end. 2010, not as crazy as we thought it would be. All we would see more covering space vacation. Station, places. Telepathic masters active in classroom. And high top Nikes, the tide of sound. Now Chad water microwave is fast food. Turn up in the cup to beat Michael Fast. Idiocracy. More claims and predictions seem pretty off to me. But in the 80s and 70s, devastating of enemies. When the aliens control the city. Possibly not get you off of me. So kind of satellites intelligently know the man unless it's sitting in the hands on top of me. This is the future. Go into your house and look it up on your computer. The future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. I said the future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. I said the future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. The future ain't so futuristic. Future ain't so futuristic. What do we get here? Not much has improved. Closer to my screen when I touch it, it moves. Gotta go where the hit places of vacation. The moon, teleportation, a plane, helicopters, and a balloon to the home like draw like a thing. I'm on a totally call it a human race. Cell phone implanted in my face. Let's call it what the future that is seeking. The movies and TV. You rebuild body from an amputee. Yeah, robot arms. Simple with a machine. I put in a gun and showed up bomb. Simple wardrobe. My torso. Yeah. Have a laser beam straight into my door clothes. Well, it's 2011, end of the year and a half until we find out this is all real. Fucking I want copies. I spent all my dough on stem cell research again. The future ain't so futuristic.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through the two periods. Shots even, hits heavily going to the Squirrels. Face-offs even. Risters are going to start this third period with a abbreviated power play, about 59 seconds. But let's get down to the ice. Risters leading 2-1. Back here at the Squirrel Shack in San Pedro, it's going to be John Tavares and Connor McDavid taking the face-off at center ice. The face-off is won by the Risters, McDavid. Risters still on the power play for 40 more seconds. Jack Hughes, big hit, and he gets dumping in. Battling for it are the Squirrels. They'll go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 20 seconds left on the power play. Dahlin up for Ekblad. Up is Connor. Connor neutral zone. Sends it off for Dahlin, and we're back to even strength. McDavid for Connor. For Hughes. McDavid shot goes wide. Rebound picked up by Connor. For Ekblad. Back for Dahlin. For Hughes. Hughes. Shot for McDavid. Backhand is saved by Hellebuck. And he sends it out. Tavares, neutral zone. He'll gain. But he's hit big. And picked back up by the Risters. Turned over, though. Taken by Svechnikov. Svechnikov in. Not going to get the shot. Tavares back to the point for Doughty. Up for Hughes. Hughes for Panarin. Panarin's broken pass is taken by the Risters, and we got another penalty on the play. Send the Risters back on the power play. 16:02 slashing is going to be the call on Tavares. Bad timing for that penalty. So far, the Risters 0 for 1. Looking to take a 2-goal lead here. It's going to be Malkin and Kuznetsov taking the face-off back in the Squirrel zone. Face-off won by the Risters. Kopitar back, for Kopitar. Shot is saved. Little redirect there, but Hellebuck was able to see it the whole way. Holds on. It's going to be McKinnon and Kuznetsov. 1:45 left on the power play. Face-off is won by the Squirrels. Hamilton unable to dump it out. Kopitar gets a shot saved by Hellebuck. Just batted out of the air. We're unable to clear it. Now they clear it. Aho and McKinnon chasing. Excuse me. Huberdeau, neutral zone. He'll carry it in. Looking for a pass. It's broken up. Taken by Aho. Aho's going to go ahead and clear it out. 45 seconds left here in the power play. Hedman up for Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov, he's poked off, though. Rister's able to keep it back in, though. Huberdeau. Huberdeau with a shot. Saved by Hellebuck. Shen's going to go ahead and clear it out, and that's going to do it. We're back even strength. Kopitar, though. Kopitar in the zone. Gets it for Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov shot is saved by Hellebuck, and he's going to hold on for a whistle. 13:34. 13:34 left here in this third period. Malkin and Hughes will take the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Squirrels. Miller up for Ovechkin. Ovechkin in the zone with Malkin. Pass doesn't get through to Thompson. Thompson and back for Malkin. For Ovechkin. Ovechkin's shot is blocked. Taken by the Risters. Kopitar. He's hit off, though. Taken by Thompson. Thompson for Doughty. Doughty's pass is broken up and taken by the Risters. Battling for it. Squirrels get possession. Malkin. Malkin for Miller. Up for Ovechkin. Ovechkin takes a shot. Saved by Anderson. Rebound. Picked up by Svechnikov for McKinnon. McKinnon back to the point for Doughty from Miller. Up for Svechnikov. Svechnikov, he's hit, though, taken by Dahlin. But poked off and kept in by the Squirrels. Doughty, Drew Doughty takes a shot, rebound. Goes behind the net, though, picked up by Svechnikov. Up for Ovechkin, shot, rebound. Anderson gets out there, out of the crease, holds on. 9:38 left here in the third period. Squirrels need one. Face-off back of the LA zone. Going to be McKinnon and Hayes. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Hughes with a big slap shot goes wide and it's picked up by Hedman. Hedman up for Bunting. Bunting's hit hard, open ice. It's taken by Svechnikov in the zone. Takes a shot, it goes out of play. And we'll get a face-off back in the LA zone. 8:33 left here in this third period. All the goals being scored in the first. It's going to be Aho and Hayes taking the faceoff. Faceoff is won by the Risters. Hedman for Ekblad. Ekblad up for Bunting. Bunting gets it up for Farabee. Farabee looking for a pass. It's taken by Hughes. Sends it up for Marchessault. Marchessault, he's hit. Sent up for Kuznetsov. But picked up back by Marchessault. Marchessault for Quinn Hughes. Hughes being chased. He gets it to Hamilton for Aho. Up for Hughes. Hughes sends it to Marchessault. Marchessault harassed by 3 LA players. Pass for Hamilton. Up for Tuck. Gets through. Tuck in the zone. He's hit, but taken by Marchessault. Marchessault for Aho. Aho back to the point. For Tuck. Alex Tuck for Marchessault. Back to the point, though, for Hughes. Hughes' pass is intercepted by Kuznetsov. 5 minutes left here in the third. Palat in the zone. Russ takes a shot. Saved by Hellebuck. Picked up by Tuck. Tuck up for Marchessault. Marchessault not going to get in the zone. It's taken by Hedman. Hedman up for Palat. Palat already with a goal in this game. Battling for it with Hamilton. Comes out to the neutral zone. Big hit there, but he gets it for Huberdeau up for Palat. Palat for McDavid. Connor McDavid. In with Spurgeon. Spurgeon back for Hedman. For Spurgeon. Spurgeon's poked off, though, but corralled by Hedman. Hedman for Palat. Palat for McDavid. McDavid through traffic. Gets a shot. Saved by Hellebuck. 2:08 left in the third. Squirrels in desperate need of a goal. Face-off, though, will be back in the San Pedro zone. Looks like we got the enforcer, freaking Ovechkin, top of the leaderboard with the hits. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Drew Doughty, neutral zone. He retreats, sends it up for McKinnon. McKinnon stays onside. Up for shot, they score! Panarin from McKinnon. Late here in the third period to tie this game up at 2. The bread man bringing the loaves. Breadman serving biscuits. Face-off back in neutral zone. 1:28 left here in regulation. Face-off is won by the wristers. Toffoli. Toffoli in the zone. Looking for Kopitar. Kopitar shot. Saved by Hellebuck. Picked up by Svechnikov for Doughty. Doughty up for Panarin. Panarin gains the zone. Sends it back for Svechnikov. Oh, almost gets it to McKinnon. 50 seconds left. Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes in the zone in with Kopitar. Kopitar with some of the more clutch goals here in this playoffs. 40 seconds left. Nathan McKinnon. In the zone. Gets it for Panarin. Put up front shot. It's saved. Falls into traffic. Everyone battling for it. It's won by McKinnon. 30 seconds left. For McNabb. Back for Shen. For Panarin. Panarin's shot is blocked. Taken by D'Angelo. 20 seconds left. Taken by the wristers. D'Angelo. He's poked off though. Squirrels need to touch up. 16 seconds left. McNabb needs to get rid of it. McKinnon. Up for Thompson. 10 seconds left. He's hit off. Taken by Toffoli. He'll retreat. One more rush for the wristers if they hurry. Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes. 4 seconds left. He's in the zone. He's hit. Centering pass is broken up, and that's going to do it for regulation. And what a surprise. We'll have another overtime game here in this huge Game 1 COVID Cup Finals. LA versus San Pedro. The battle of the 110. And we'll be right back after this brief intermission with the start of this overtime period. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's get this overtime period underway. Stats looking just about even, except for in the hit department, the Squirrels with a much more physical play. Panarin ties it late in the third, and we got ourselves another overtime game. And you know the deal. Next goal wins it. Let's get down to the ice. Huge Game 1 here in the COVID Cup Final. Back in San Pedro, California, at the south end of the 110. Beer sales are cut off. It's McDavid and McKinnon taking the faceoff. Next goal wins it. Who's going to take it? Faceoff is won by the Squirrels. Hamilton. Hamilton in the zone. Looking for Svechnikov. Second shot. Doesn't get the shot. Shot. They score! No goal. Looks like we have goaltender interference, I believe, on the play. That would have been the quickest. That would have been the quickest overtime here in these playoffs. But I believe that was interference. That goal is not going to count. Face-off will come back to the neutral zone. Not much contact on Anderson, but it was enough. Face-off neutral zone, top line still out. McDavid and McKinnon. Face-off won by the Squirrels, but taken by the wristers. McDavid up for Huberdeau. Huberdeau for McDavid. McDavid in the zone. His shot, save, rebound. Goes behind the net. Battling for it is Connor, but picked up by Svechnikov. Svechnikov feels robbed of a goal. Looking to do it for real this time. Panarin in the zone. In with McKinnon. McKinnon's shot is saved by Anderson. Picked up by Ekblad, up for Huberdeau. Coming the other way are the Wristers. McDavid. McDavid harassed, taken by the Squirrels, up for Hamilton. Hamilton up for Panarin. Panarin in with Svechnikov. He's hit. And taken by the Wristers. Ekblad up for McDavid. Top line still out for both teams. Up for Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor in the zone with McDavid. Looking for a pass. One-time shot is saved by Hellebuck. And he'll hold on. 15:55 left here in the overtime period. I don't expect this one to go too long. For all the snipers we got out here. Hughes and Malkin will take the faceoff back in the Squirrel zone. Faceoff is won by the Squirrels. Quinn Hughes. Hughes for Ovechkin. Ovechkin, he's poked off but recovers in the zone. Taken by Hedman. Hedman hit into the boards by the hit leader of these playoffs, Alexander Ovechkin. Not on the score sheet. He's on the freaking hit list. But he's hit there by Hedman. Hedman's hit back. Up for Malkin. Malkin retreats. He sends it up for Hughes. Hughes for Ovechkin. Ovechkin puts on the brakes, gets into Malkin. Malkin mishandles it, but he recovers. Malkin hit down by Hedman. Hedman, just an absolute beast on defense. Tyler Toffoli. Pass doesn't get through, but kept in by Toffoli. His shot, block, redirect. Hellebuck saw it. Almost had a winner there. What's he doing, smelling his ass on the bench? That was weird. I digress. Jack Hughes, Sebastian Aho taking the faceoff back in San Pedro zones, won by the Wristers. Dahlin for Kopitar. Kopitar for Spurgeon. Kopitar already with a big overtime goal, looking for another one. Dahlin back for Kopitar. Kopitar's pass doesn't get through. It's taken by the Squirrels. Tuck. Tuck with the bigger overtime goal, though, the one in double OT. It's back for Aho, but turned over, taken by Palat. Palat battling for it, goes back. Chased down by Miller, sent for Doughty. Doughty sends it up for Tuck. Tuck turns it over, though, taken by Palat. Palat's hit, though. Battling for his Aho. Aho's in the zone. Looking for Tuck. Tuck shot, rebound is picked up by the... What is going on there with Russ? What a save there. Rister's in control. Palat. He's poked. Might have been interfered there, but we get no call. Uh-oh, bad pass. Kept in by the Squirrels. Miller with a shot from the point. Doesn't get through. Battling for his Tuck. Tuck up for Marchessault. McNabb dumps it in. Battling for it are the Wristers. Kuznetsov up for Russ. Russ in the zone. 7:20 left here in this overtime. Russ mishandles, but he recovers. Russ gets the puck back, looking for a one-time shot. Rebound picked up by Kuznetsov. Saved by Hellebuck. And he's going to hold on. 6:40 left here in the overtime period. Face-off back in the Squirrel zone. It's going to be Hayes and Domi. Fourth line's out for both teams. Face-off is won by the Squirrels. Luke Shen. Luke Shen up for Tavares. Tavares in the zone. Looks for Domi. Domi shot is saved by Anderson. And he's going to hold on for a whistle. 5:53 left in the overtime period. Face-off back in the LA zone. It's going to be Hayes and Domi. Fourth lines remain out. Looking for a hero here. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Shen, big slap shot, glove down by Anderson. Anderson sends it out, though, for Hayes up for Farabee. Farabee in the zone with Hayes. Centering pass, a save, rebound. Gobbled up by Hellebuck. Almost had another goal there for Bunting. Big save here by Hellebuck. Fourth lines remain out. Hayes and Domi. Face-off is won by the Wrister Squirrel. Farabee, excuse me. I got a little tongue-tied there. Quinn Hughes, though, recovers. Sends it up for Ben. Ben's going to dump it in. Squirrels looking for a change. Picked up by Bouchard. Squirrels, I don't think we're able to get the full change. One-time shot is blocked. Picked up by Hamilton. Up for Ben. Ben will carry it in with McKinnon for Hughes. Quinn Hughes takes a shot, saved by Anderson. And he's going to hold on. 2:49 left in the overtime period. We are knotted at 2. Top line's out for both teams. Going to be McDavid and McKinnon back in the LA zone. Face off won by the Squirrels. Hamilton for Hughes. Hughes for Svechnikov. Svechnikov's hit off though. Battling for it. And we got a penalty on the wristers. Hughes. Net is empty to our right. Who's got it? They'll touch up. McDavid touches up. Slashing is going to be the call here on Kyle Connor with 1:56 left in the overtime period. Squirrels 0 for 1 on the power play. Looking to end it here. Faceoff's going to be Hayes and McKinnon. And faceoff is won by the Squirrels. Aho for Doughty. Doughty shot, save, rebound picked up by Hedman. And he's going to go ahead and dump it out. 1:45 left here in the overtime period. Mishandles though are the Squirrels, but they get it up for McKinnon. McKinnon's in with Svechnikov, but he turns it over, taken by Kopitar. He's going to go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 1:30 left here in the overtime period. Taken by Hayes. Hayes in shorthanded for Hedman, for Ekblad. For Hayes, Hayes' shot goes wide. Could have had a shorthanded overtime game winner there. Doughty sends it up, 1:17 left. Panarin mishandles. Taken by Kopitar. Kopitar will go ahead and clear it out the length of the ice. 1 minute remains here in the overtime period. Alexander Ovechkin, he'll gain the zone. And with Panarin. Ovechkin's shot goes out of play off the glove of Anderson. And we'll get a whistle. 59.1 left here in the overtime period. Squirrels on the power play. Won't be much carryover. Be at 3 seconds carryover. Won by Farabee. Farabee's going to go ahead and dump it out, and he'll chase it down. Picked up by Hughes. Quinn Hughes. Hughes will carry it in himself. 45 seconds left. Hughes. He's poked off. One by Svechnikov. Battle chasing to the boards. One by Farabee. Farabee's going to go ahead and clear it out. 1:30 left in the overtime period. Squirrels on the power play. Not many shots to speak of. Turned over. Taken by the wristers. But turns it over. Svechnikov. Svechnikov gets it around the boards. Picked up by Malkin. Malkin looking for Svechnikov. For Thompson. Thompson for Malkin. Malkin can't get the pass off. 15 seconds left. Thompson for Hamilton. Hamilton. Big slap shot is blocked. That could have been a game-saving block there. 10 seconds left. 7 seconds left. Not enough time to get a shot. Svechnikov in. Svechnikov looking for Thompson. Thompson looking to win it. Choke. Saved by Anderson. And that's going to do it for this overtime period. And what a penalty kill there by the wristers. Boy, at the dying seconds, they almost freaking buried it. But Anderson makes a save. And just like that, we have our second double overtime game of these playoffs. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after this brief intermission to start this double overtime. We'll be right back.
Challenges, ripping palaces, the golden roses, souls in the balance. It's that the other side of shows and elevate. down, holding the pieces of the puzzle to create my final sound. List the terms of endearment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Let's take a look at the stats through 4 periods. Shots even. Hits going to the Squirrels. Still have an attack going to the Squirrels. Squirrels 0 for 2 on the power play. Risters 0 for 2 on the power play. Squirrels will have just enough time for the face-off, but definitely not enough time for a goal, so we can safely call it 0 for 2 on the power play. But let's get back down to the ice. Double overtime. Next goal wins it. The winner of this game will most likely win the series. We saw what happened after the double OT in Game 5. Takes a lot out of the team. But let's see what's going to go down here. Let's get down to the ice. Back here at the Squirrels Shack here in San Pedro, California. Everyone's sobering up, but they're still live. Faceoff's going to be Hayes and McKinnon. 4 seconds left on the power play. Faceoff is won by the Risters. Hedman, he'll dump it out. Picked up by Hamilton. We're back at even strength. Up for Ovechkin. Ovechkin, he's hit off by Hedman. Taken by the Risters. Ekblad up for McDavid. David gets control, neutral zone. He'll carry it in. Connor McDavid in. Game on his stick, but he's poked off, taken by Hamilton. Covers those Hughes, up for Panarin, up for Ovechkin, up for McKinnon. Nathan McKinnon in the zone, takes a shot, saved by Anderson. Rebound picked up by Ekblad. Ekblad unable to gain the zone, but Hughes comes in, picks it up. Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes up for Huberdeau. Huberdeau shot, they score! No, they do not. Perhaps another goaltender interference. Yep, this one's going to be on McDavid. And faceoff will come back to the neutral zone. Wow. 2 blown off goals in overtime for both teams. Keeping everyone on the edge of their seat. Faceoff won by the Squirrels. Hughes. McDavid's interference, though, was a little more innocent than the Squirrels. Turned over, taken by the Risters. He barely was in the crease. He just barely nudged him. It looked like a good goal on my end. Hedman up for one-time shot. It's saved by Hellebuck. Almost ended it there was McDavid. Top lines are going to stay out. Face-off back in the Squirrel zone. It's going to be McKinnon and McDavid. Face-off won by the Squirrels. Hamilton, though, is poked off. Down for Svechnikov. He gets it up for McKinnon, up for Hughes. Hughes for Panarin. Panarin looking for a pass. Gets it for Svechnikov, up for McKinnon. Tired legs got to be out there for both top lines. Panarin's hit off. Sends it for Hedman, up for McDavid. Connor McDavid in the zone. Connor McDavid with Connor. Gets it back. Shot, rebound. Oh, wow. Redirected, and we got another penalty on the Risters, I think. Tripping's going to be the call on McDavid. Get that boy off the ice. The most dangerous man on the ice is now in the box for 2 minutes. Tripping on Hamilton. Face off back in the LA zone. Squirrels 0 for 2 on the power play. Going to be Kuznetsov and Malkin. Face off is won by nobody. Comes out the neutral zone. Retreating all the way back to his net is Aho. He gets it for Doughty. Sends up for Svechnikov. 1:30 left on the power play. Thompson in the zone. Takes Thompson for Malkin. Shot is saved by Anderson. What a save there. And we'll get a whistle. 13:22 left here in double overtime. It's going to be Hayes and Malkin taking the faceoff. Squirrels still on the power play. Faceoff won by the Risters. And D'Angelo's going to go ahead and clear out length of the ice. 1 minute left on the power play. Aho. Sebastian Aho with some big overtime assists. Let's see if he can get another one. Tage Thompson in the zone. Unable to get the pass, but he recovers. Up front, they score! Svechnikov in double overtime. The double overtime Squirrels. You're going to have a bad time, and that glove is clipping through that man's chest. He should be dead. Wow, what a heartbreaker for the Risters. They thought they had it won, but McDavid with the goaltender interference and then with the tripping. But of course, earlier in overtime, the Squirrels had one blown back too, but their interference was a little bit more blatant than the Risters. Roosters feel a little cheated here. But the crowd's going to go home happy here in San Pedro. San Pedro takes game 1 in double overtime. Svechnikov from Panarin. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here at the Left Coast Hockey League COVID Cup Finals. We'll be back tomorrow with game 2. The Squirrels lead 1-0. And for myself, Ricky Styles, you're watching youtube.com/@DimesackUVU. We'll be back tomorrow with game 2. And as always, Dante, why don't you go ahead and pack that bowl? We out. Ooh.
As far as Drew Dowdy, the captain.